One of the biggest yet smallest changes of Siege X is actually the environmental interaction aspect of Siege X. The environmental addition to the game seems like a very small change. However, it has really changed the flow on how the game plays, and it's one of my favorite things to come to Siege X. And so I wanted to make a video about how to better utilize them, because I see some people destroy them right at the beginning of the round just to shoot it for the sake of shooting it. But actually, they have been so impactful in pretty much every game that I play, whether it's quick match, unranked, ranked, Siege Cup. I use them to my advantage and I win so many rounds purely because of the environmental damage aspect. I see a lot of conversations as to what is better, whether the fire pipes are better or whether the fire extinguishers are better, and this is my opinion. I think on defense, the pipes are better, and on attack, the fire extinguishers are better. When I am on defense, I will destroy the fire extinguishers in certain places, like the one I just destroyed here. On attack, I destroy that on defense because attackers can use it to their advantage. So why give them the opportunity to use that to their advantage? I managed to take this full site control and get that flank purely because of that fire extinguisher. We won that round because of the fire extinguisher. There are so many plays you can now make on attack because of the fire extinguishers, because it completely cuts off the line of sight and allows you to take sight or take spaces, that you couldn't previously get. So for example, I bring Ash, she never has smokes. Ash doesn't have smokes and she doesn't have flashes. So sometimes it can be hard to take space because I'm so exposed. But these fire extinguishers allow me to make plays that I couldn't previously do because they get to cover up my visibility for a second. I don't need to see, I just need to take the space. As soon as that smoke is cleared, I'm then ready for that gunfight, which is so ideal for me, whereas the defenders don't know what I've done. Like, I know where the defenders are, I just need to take the space, and the fire extinguisher allows me to do that. Whereas before they existed, so many times I wouldn't be able to take the space that I'm taking because I didn't have the utility to do it. I genuinely cannot stress how impactful the environmental changes have genuinely been with Siege X. And so let's look at this example here. I'm attacking gym bedroom. I know somebody's in logistics. I know somebody's in bedroom, and I know somebody's in bathroom. I don't have flashes. I don't have the best gun skill either. So I don't really want to take a gunfight I'm not super prepared for. So there's a fire extinguisher on the top left-hand side here at the top of these stairs. And this is one of my favorite ones in the game. And again, when I'm defending gym bedroom, 9 times out of 10, I might destroy this unless I'm going to be holding breach. I can destroy it here. I know Kaid's there, but I can destroy it, run him, because he's not going to swing what he can't see. I now have full control of 90, which allows me to then hold my teammate and essentially win this round. He then doesn't push me as he assumes I've pushed site, but I've kind of just stayed in the same place. I get the elimination on him. I cover my teammate whilst he plants, and in a second my teammate will be eliminated, I think. Oh no, actually, I don't think he does. I think I just get the person before he's eliminated. But either way, I managed to take this space because of the fire extinguisher. Here's another example here of using it in the exact same scenario, taking the space again. I don't clutch this round, unfortunately. It's a 1 versus 2, and my aim wasn't good enough to flick on to the warden as after just taking a gunfight. But again, this has allowed me to take the space, and you guys really need to start doing this in any ranks. This will be effective. Like, this works in Siege Cup, it works in champ level ranked, it will work in any rank because they can't see where you are. And sure, they can listen, but it also muffles the sound, which just makes them so effective. This video will mainly be about the fire extinguishers and how to utilize them better, but I will briefly talk about the pipes. The pipes, in my opinion, are better on defense. I will briefly talk about the pipes, and then I will go back to the fire extinguisher and give you more examples of the fire extinguisher too. But in regards to the pipes, I think they are better for defense and the extinguishers are better for attack. Now, Capcan pairs so well with the pipes, and so does anybody with impact, because essentially those pipes will one-shot anybody regardless of speed and health. They will eliminate anybody if they explode. Previously, Capcan could only guarantee 1 elimination a round because you require 3 Capcan traps to guarantee an elimination. 2 will likely injure most people, but if a 1 speed 3 armor runs into a Capcan trap, they will not get eliminated. They'll be left with, I believe, 5 HP. So 3 is the only way, or a triple is the only way to guarantee the elimination. So you could only, in theory, guarantee yourself 1 elimination with Capcan if people walk into your traps around. With the pipes, you can now get 3 to 4. Now, at the start of the season, I actually got 4 eliminations with Capcan traps in one round. And this was honestly unreal. This was on Clubhouse. We were defending bottom floor. I put one single trap next to a pipe that goes between the 2 double doors near bar. I put one top floor in construction. I put one at the bottom of, is it Memorial? There's a pipe that goes towards the main stairs. I put it on that side of Memorial by the triple wall, and I put a double cap can somewhere else. Somebody ran into my double cap can. I think it was in bathroom. They got eliminated. Somebody tried to flank me above, came through gym, and went into construction, was eliminated instantly with one trap because of the pipe. Somebody else came through bar, was eliminated because of the pipe with the Capcan trap next to it. Then the final one, as they were trying to contest church, they went to go take the triple wall, and I think they went to melee and mirror, and they went into the Capcan trap there. So with 5 traps, I got 4 eliminations. Now, this is all dependent on if somebody actually walks into your traps, which is fair enough, like I get that. But because the pipes are all over the maps, you can genuinely put a single Capcan trap in a really random place, and they probably won't check that doorway. They wouldn't previously, and they still won't with the pipe, and it'll guarantee the elim. So you don't have to like take the risk and put 2 or 3 there to hope you get an elimination. You can just put 1. And although there's a chance nobody will go there, if they do go there, they will get eliminated. Previously, you wouldn't want to risk 3 or 2 traps in that place, but you can absolutely take the gamble with 1 because you can still be super effective with the 4 you have left. So for that reason, they are super good. They also allow impacts. They will do the same as Capcan. If somebody's near it and you throw an impact at it, it will explode. And we have seen this being done in Pro League. Again, super effective. And if you are trying to take a gunfight and you don't do a very good job, kind of like the fire extinguishers, you can just pop a bullet into it once and then run away. But I'll go into the pipes in more detail in another video because people are definitely playing them wrong. There's a very like specific way where you can utilize them better. So back to the fire extinguishers and why they are so good. We're going to move off from Clubhouse, as I've already shown you the example of the Clubhouse one multiple times in action. So let's move on to Bank, after I am very excited about getting this ace in the girls versus boys. In this example here on Bank, I am attacking open area, and it's already a 3 versus 4. Nock is basically eliminated as well. Like, she's basically dead. She's got like 1 HP. Now, obviously, one of the most common places for people to hold in open area is the double door that looks at blue. And there is actually a fire extinguisher right next to that door. And this is going to be the clutchest play that I make in regards to the fire extinguisher. Now, excuse the aim, it's worse than usual on this because I'm trying to play Zofia and trying to get better with her. But there you see the fire extinguisher here. It's by the door, okay? So I hear them breaking the castle barricade. I know they are there. So I'm thinking, if I destroy the fire extinguisher, break the castle barricade, they're not going to just swing me, or they can swing me, but they will not be able to see what's going on in that scenario. So they actually swing me to try and get me from blue because of the fire extinguisher. They get that sound call, but I'm not where they assume I'm going to be because, again, they can't see where I'm going because of the fire extinguisher. And just so you know, in that clip, I did get rezzed and we did then go on to win the round. But because I knew castle or somebody in sight was playing by the castle barricade, instead of just exposing myself and leaving myself to open the castle barricade and then essentially or likely die, I thought I'll use the fire extinguisher and they won't really know what's going on. They're left confused. And honestly, that one's also a really great one to use. I cannot stress to you how important these new environmental damage is, and I really hope people start utilizing it more. But if you want to see some comp strats or comp setups, which you can do in most games or most pushes on the new 5 maps with these, let me know. I will do a second follow-up video about the fire pipes. But how do you feel about the environmental changes? Let me know. I hope you have a good